What's up, digital arts? Wow, there's 18 of us in this course right now. We'll see how many stick through. But welcome back, you guys. I'm excited to see you. For those of you who don't know me, Mr. Jablonski or Mr. J, I thought I'd keep with tradition, and I have a giant coffee here that I'll be sipping on throughout this introduction. So, digital arts and distance learning. How are we going to make this happen? Um, that's a filler word. You shouldn't do that because it doesn't make you sound professional. If you're not familiar with Schoology, that's the big platform which how we will be giving you all the work. I'm sure by now you've received many, many emails from your aides, from your teachers, from your advocates. If you haven't, maybe you're lucky. But if you have, you should be caught up to speed on how we're doing this. Now, in this class and in all your classes, we will post all of the assignments on Monday, and the expectation is that they are due on Friday for full credit. Unlike previous classes, when we did distance learning, this counts, and we are providing, an actual structure and a grading process that you kind of have to follow in order to pass the classes. But here's the secret. Come closer. You want the secret? It's so easy. If you're not doing your work, you aren't trying. You also have access to me anytime throughout the day if you have questions via email, or you could shoot me a Google Voice call and we can stay connected. But I'm telling you, I'm going to make it so that you can do this stuff if you happen to be up at 10 p.m. on a Wednesday and you want to get all of my classwork done, you can hammer it out and do it. I'd recommend a more healthy sleep pattern personally, but it's your choice. All right, so let's get into it. If you look in Schoology, you'll see the beautiful, cute little digital arts retro rainbow. Click on that. And what you'll also see is week 1. This will progress. I'm probably going to keep them on the top. So you'll just see week 2 and then week 3. So if you ever need to go back, you'll just continue scrolling down. It'll keep it simple for us. Right now, this week, there's 3 very, very simple and slightly fun assignments, exciting assignments. Stupid. Digital arts careers, just for you to get a sense of what you could actually use this pathway for. Fundamentals of graphic design, just to give us a very brief kind of introduction. And then TikTok, okay? That's going to be fun because I love my TikTok. Let me get into some of these assignments so you can see what you have to do. This one's pretty straightforward. If you click on the digital arts careers, what I want you guys to do is just read this, imagine. And then there's an article that if you click on, there's 8 careers that are possible in digital arts. If you have a career that you're interested in that exist in using digital arts as a kind of a tool or a foundation, by all means, please use it. It's 9:15 a.m. right now. I'm a little stuttery. Fill this out. And again, I'm grading based on effort and content. So if you're only writing IDK or a few words, you're not going to be showing me that you can demonstrate a full kind of range of understanding. I have, and check this out, a classwork rubric that's attached to the syllabus. You should have received the syllabus already, but what I'm looking for you to get full credit is something that it's well written. It has great grammar. So you've used Grammarly, you've incorporated spell check. It makes sense. You're giving me all of the things that I know you can do with the tools that you have. Because even if it's hard and we write sloppy, we can edit and revise it so that it looks beautiful. At the very least in your life, you need to not have spelling and typo errors in emails that you send to friends and family because they'll think you're a nerd. Ultimately, here's my syllabus, which you already got. What we're looking for is awesome effort and interesting information. Because this class is online, a majority of your work is going to have to be typed. Now, I'll get into this later, but if you always want to do what I'm doing right now, do a screencast and kind of verbally go through the assignment, I might even be open to receiving that as credit. So for those of you that really hate typing, we can talk. Okay, fill this out. It should be relatively interesting. Tailored to you. I have 3 different friends who are in various fields who all work in graphic or digital arts design, and they couldn't be more unique and different in their life, which is really cool. So So I'm telling you, like there's careers and pathways out there that you don't even know yet that exist. All right, so that's the first assignment. Your second assignment is, drum roll please, go back in here. It's going to be all about the fundamentals of design. Now, if you click on this right here and open up your assignment, oh, hello, that's our students, that's our friends. You'll see that there is a video and an article. Now, the article actually mimics the video, so it's kind of redundant, but for those of you that maybe like to see visually what you're hearing, you'll get a nice sense and a framework for what these features do in design and kind of creation. What I ultimately want is for you to, in these white spaces that I say, when I say provide an example, I want you to drag an image, or you can drag a couple images. It can be from things that you like or things that you're interested in. But what I want is I want to see a visualization, a representation, almost like a online journal of what a line might look like in effective graphic design, or how would you utilize shapes in a unique way, okay? If you have questions about this part, this one might be a little bit more confusing than the first one, connect with me, all right? Your final assignment is all about TikTok. Now, I don't know where you guys stand on TikTok, but you know where I stand on TikTok. And by the way, I posted one video of my dog and cat over quarantine, and I have so many likes and so many comments, whatever. The point is, TikTok is something that, love it or hate it, it's in our culture. And digital arts is all about designing something that is relevant and accessible. TikTok couldn't be more appropriate. President Trump is talking about TikTok. We got to ban TikTok. So I have two articles that I think are really, really fascinating. I highly recommend The New Yorker. It's long. You honestly, it might take you a little bit of time to read. You can skim and scan, but I think it's pretty well written and it's funny. The New York Times is recent, so if you want to get caught up to speed on what's the kind of the dilemma of TikTok right now and why people aren't for it, that would be a good place for you to start as well. But both provide you some information and some insight on why people think TikTok can be good and why it can be kind of shady lady. So, shady lady, hey. I want you to give me at least 4 complete thoughts of what do you think about pros and cons of TikTok. Now, even if you think it's disgusting and you have no interest and you've never even been on it, you need to do a little research. You're an investigator for this assignment to figure out. I would ultimately like to utilize TikTok as another like fuller lesson where we're actually creating TikToks in an academic digital arts kind of way. But more on that later. I'm going to send out a form at the end of this class that you guys can kind of take a little survey and let me know what platforms you have. So 3 assignments for the first week. There's also going to be a Google survey that I'm going to attach that you'll see that's not there right now if you go into the Schoology. But ultimately, cakewalk. The assignments may get more challenging and more creative as we progress, but right now I wanted to keep it pretty straightforward and just make sure that we all have access and we understand the platform. So if you have questions, do not hesitate to call or text or email. All of the above. I'm accessible. We have a Zoom tomorrow at 10 a.m. I will be covering a little bit of this, but mostly it's going to be some fun conversations and some thoughts about the things that we're looking at this week. So get prepared to meet each other, and I'm excited to see you all. All right. Bye.